All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family is going down tomorrow. Did ancient African scientists graph the other races? Is the story of Yakub true? We got to ask that question. We got some very serious uh, information to provide for the people. Very serious. We're going to touch on it tonight, too, to deal with the grafting, the eugenics that's going on. And anytime, any of that, seem to always be the guinea pigs. We always seem to be the guinea pigs. You see? And so when you got to know this is a continuous experiment in operation. So you got to be well aware of what's going on around you and how it's going down. So make sure you click that link and begin to think. Be in the house tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's all right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts and hoodies, 20% off at this time. Did I say that? 20% off at this time. T-shirts and hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. We got you, KingSeti.com, 20% off at this time. Pull the fire alarm. We on fire. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, the complete General Sarah Soon Seti website, over 900 video presentations and lectures on African history, heritage, nation building, spirituality, gas, black economics, education, occult, all the great subjects of old Mecca, ancient Egypt, Nubia. We got that. Black woman is God, the creatures of the Caucasus. We got all those video libraries and catalogs that extend well off into 900 video. So you should go over there and try it out. And I guarantee you're going to be like, damn, I'm binging on Black Power. That's right. GeneralSeti.com. SETI keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle on YouTube. Stacked up over there. I go live every other day for the family. We had them jewels, the exquisite jewels that we keep for family on Patreon. Check them out. Don't believe it? Check them out. And I guarantee you that you will agree. So click that link, Patreon. Matter of fact, let me drop it. I know me and Ray dropping them in there. That's okay. Let's help one another out. You see, let me drop it in there too myself. Patreon, General Seti. Click that link, go over there, check it out, and see what you think. See what you think. See what you think. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti, King Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid. Because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. And the moderators will too. That's right, they will too. Now let's jump right into it, family. You can see that the enemies of the West are lining up. They lining up. They lining up. They lining up. They tired of the Romans. They tired of the Romans. They lining up. You could tell they done drove some of the most wickedest nations to become allies. That's how wicked, this nation is. And the West. And the other motherfuckers ain't divine neither. They all wicked. They all wicked. Let me get in here. All right. They all wicked. And so what's happening today? Oh, that happened. I don't know when it was. I guess it was a couple of days ago, where Iran and Saudi Arabia, which is like mortal enemies. They're mortal enemies. You see what I'm saying? You got Saudi Arabia supposed to be the head of the Sunni Muslims. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got Iran, the supposed leaders of the Shia Muslims. Now, they obviously they fell out early on. You understand? Based on after Muhammad died, who should be the successor of Muhammad? The Shia Muslims believed it should have been hereditary, that it should have went through Ali, who was Muhammad's son-in-law. You see, what I don't believe Muhammad had no sons; he had daughters, so they believed that it should have went through Ali, his son-in-law. The Sunni Muslims believe it should be the strongest leader of that, in Islam, and so they chose, instead of Ali, they end up choosing Abu Bakr. You understand what I'm saying? And from that moment on, they was beefing, so they say. And so here it is. The two greatest enemies in all of Islam have joined together. So they say they normalizing, you know what I'm saying, negotiations, and you understand what I'm saying. And when I saw that, because I know Russia is a major ally with Iran. And so when I seen Muhammad there, you understand what I'm saying? He didn't chopped up I guess he was a reporter, whatever his name, Kajobi, whatever his name, chopped his ass up in Turkey. You understand what I'm saying? So he ruthless. You understand what I'm saying? He's ruthless. You understand? Did it in another country, and they ain't did shit. So they was all in on it. Did it in Turkey. So that old rotten motherfucker over there in Turkey, he rotten too. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't trust none of them. You can't trust none of them. So, Biden fell out with Saudi Arabia. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't fell out with them. And so that basically he didn't drove them over into the arms of China and Russia. Now, China been going all over the place. They trying to broker deals. You understand what I'm saying? On a global level. You understand what I'm saying? The United States, they through. You understand? And instead of being, in which I know I'm not at all rooting for them to do shit. But you know what I'm saying? But you can see that their global reach is waning. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people is getting tired of the West. That's obvious. You see, and they're driving, damn near. And what's so critical about this? Because when I seen that, I say, well, damn. Let me get this back up here. Let me work this out. Let me get a better map. I say, well, shit. Because you see, wait a minute, let me get the one where I can see Iran, and see, this is good one right here. You see, now you see right there, you see Saudi Arabia, Iran, you see Iraq, and basically, you understand, I don't believe the United States is still there either in any capacity. You see, so it really ain't no need for them to too much to be in the Persian Gulf. You see, what are they, you know what I'm saying? If they're not on good relationship with Saudi Arabia, you're not on good terms with Iran, you see, then it really no need for them to even be in the Persian Gulf too much. You see, or even outside of, in what they call the Sea of Arabia, which ain't no sea of no damn Arabia, because ain't no damn Arab. They didn't even have boats until about 5 years ago. They ain't even have boats. In the hell you gonna name a sea after a damn goat herder? I don't, that shit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna name a sea after a shepherd, a goat, a camel herder. You understand what I'm saying? That just show you that they'll do anything to steal a legacy from African people. You understand? Oh man, just name it after the Arab. Don't give them nigga nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It was the Cushite sea. And so they rather name it after a goat herder than name it after the original people. You understand what I'm saying? They navigated the oceans and the seas. You see? And so right there, I understood. I said they're gonna have problems. They're gonna have problems. And see, that's a domino effect. That's a domino effect. You see? Because I'm looking at it, I say, damn, now the next thing I'm just warning. You see, because China and Russia is in Africa. They in Africa. The next major domino that gonna fall, if it fall, it's gonna be critical. You see? And if that's them Egyptians, them fake Egyptians over there, if Egypt lock down that Suez Canal on them, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a whole different map. It's gonna be a whole different map out there. You see, because you talking about the trade that go through the Suez. You see, now the Suez is up there in Egypt, and usually you can see this route here, up here. Let me see. I ain't even got it up. Let me get it up there. Let me bring it all the way up. Let me bring it all the way up. Matter of fact, I got to get something better than that. I want y'all to see it in full effect. This is a good one too. Let me see how I'm looking on there. Yeah, okay. So when you get up to Egypt, you see the Suez Canal. Let me see if I can get it bigger. Yeah, let me see how that looks. Yeah, that's way better. You see, and so you see the Suez Canal. And so, usually when that trade come through from the Arabian Sea, they oil that they getting out of here, they probably getting oil. They major oil exporter was Saudi Arabia. You see? Well, Saudi Arabia, but from my understanding, the United States is a major producer of gas or whatever, gasoline any damn way. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know if that's going, impact them, but I believe I heard where they about to start, you know what I'm saying, producing more oil. I know they came in on some clean initiative shit. You understand, with Biden, but now his ass is behind the gauntlet. You understand what I'm saying? And so more than likely they're gonna open them pipelines back up. They're gonna need to. You see? And so you see, when you look here and you see Saudi Arabia on one side, Iran, if they ain't with you, how the hell you gonna sell up in there? You see what I'm saying? So I mean, you can almost see that relationship with the Persian Gulf is in serious jeopardy. You see what I'm saying? It's in serious jeopardy. Now imagine that critical, but you know what? It ain't as critical as that Suez Canal. It's not as critical. You see what I'm saying? It's not as critical. Now that Red Sea, that Horn of Africa, you see, the ability to be able to sail up through there, and because again, the significance of that. If you coming from the east, if you coming from over from China or far east, coming through the Indian Ocean, and coming up through Arabian Sea, you're going to go through that Horn of Africa. You're going to go, unless you intend to sail all the way around Africa. If you intend to sail, well, good luck, because goddamn it, that's going to be far longer, you see, than just sailing up through the Red Sea, sailing through the Mediterranean, and coming out the top. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be far easier to get, to the west. You see, instead of having to sail all the way from far south up to the United States. You see, even for the European, it's no different. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to sail all the way around Africa to get to to India, to the east. You understand what I'm saying? If it's any type of, a military necessity in them areas, if they don't have that Suez Canal, they're gonna be in trouble. And so that's why I see that Israel is planning to they trying to construct another canal on the opposite side. You see what I'm saying? Because they probably already figuring that someday it's still crusades and jihads. You see what I'm saying? It's still crusades and jihads. Don't get it twisted. You see? And so they already looking to you could just imagine the Persian Gulf falling into the hands of China. And China and Russia. You see? That you can see that that's falling into their hands. You see, and then they coming across over here to Venezuela. You understand what I'm saying? They over here shooting, having war games and shit in Venezuela. Man, listen here. Biden, Biden is weak. He's weak. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you're going to be a bully, and I understand that. You didn't piss motherfuckers off, and I want people to know that, once you the bully, you got the bully now. You can't let motherfuckers, you understand, keep, rise up on you. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just saying it because this is how it go. You understand what I'm saying? We still here, and so I'm trying to get our people together and get the fuck up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because these peoples is getting hard out here, man. They thinking they can deal with it. You understand? I don't know if it's true, but they getting a whole lot more hard than in times previous. To be over here in Venezuela, Russia, I believe China, Iran just sent some warships to the Panama Canal. Now, listen, I don't think no president previous to Biden would have let that happen. I just don't think they would have. I don't think that. I know damn well Bush would have loved for some shit like that to happen. Because he went in there and took him, he made him a war. So, him and his daddy ain't nothing but warmongers. You see? His daddy ain't nothing but a warmonger. You see? Yeah. His daddy ain't nothing but a warmonger. And so, previous presidents wouldn't let that happen. You're gonna let a motherfucker that talking, calling you, they call you the great Satan. Iran called the United States the great Satan and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna let some motherfuckers that call you the great Satan and shit, pull up in your backyard and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they, and you give motherfuckers, you giving them, you building up they, what's the word I'm looking for? They starting to believe that they got power, you know? They they starting to believe that they got power. And so, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. It ain't gonna be long, man. I'm just saying. I just feel because the West is seeing these dominoes falling. And normally when they're gonna be ready for, and they already in Ukraine. You understand what I'm saying? They already in Ukraine. That's a war. That's a proxy war that's going on. You see what I'm saying? And so it's looking like real soon it's gonna be something else popping up. Because if they keep letting these dominoes fall out, one after the next, they ain't gonna be able to recover. You see, you can't be letting all these goddamn dominoes fall like this, because you're not gonna be able to recover. You see what I'm saying? And so Biden, he's old. He's old. I'm just saying it ain't like I'm rooting for him. He wake up early in the morning, cranky. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker ain't thinking about no international diplomacy. This motherfucker looking for his Bengay. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker looking for his Bengay. His bones is aching. You see what I'm saying? He can't find his goddamn teeth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what my teeth? His wife on the damn kissing, what's her name? Kamala Harris, her husband and goddamn in the goddamn Congress and shit. There's a lot of crazy shit going on up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of crazy shit going on. And so that, the vice president I know motherfuckers want to root. No, you're not. You wasn't qualified. Okay? You're not qualified. And neither is Biden. So really, this motherfucking country is being flown on autopilot at this time. It's on damn autopilot. You see, goddamn Biden, he damn near failed. Man, listen here. I mean, that was an embarrassment, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's a law for people, how you got to be a certain age. I think it's 45 before you can become. God damn, they should have an end date too. Like, nigga, you too old. You can't be no damn president. This motherfucker falling. I mean, this man done fell up about 12 steps going up the damn plane. And really, somebody should have ran up there with him immediately. And, come on, man. Let me get you up there. Because you fucking up. You done fell down 5 times in front of the world. You supposed to be the damn president of the United States of America, the strongest, and you falling all up the goddamn. You embarrassing everybody in the United States. You understand? Who going, how you gonna feel? You supposed to have a strong, vigorous motherfucker in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That nigga gonna push the button on you. Y'all better be chill. You understand what I'm saying? Biden ain't, this motherfucker got dementia. A button? Well, you talking button? This motherfucker go to he think you talking about the button on his goddamn shirt. Oh yeah, let me tighten up my motherfucker, the nuclear button, man. The fuck is you talking about? Hit the button. They ain't fine on us, motherfucker. This motherfucker go to tighten up his shirt and shit. No, the nuke, they fucking fine on us. Biden? Oh my God. He look, you know what I'm saying? I say, man, come on, man. What the fuck is we doing? Come on, family. We're in trouble. It's funny, but it's true. That's why it's funny. You see, that's why it's funny, because it's true. And so under this watch, you didn't draw these. And you know what? I look at it and I just know, I know Islam. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try it, and I'm just gonna say that, we see what it is. I mean, we talking about the Shia and the Sunni Muslims been fighting for a damn, 1,000 years. And so, you know what I'm saying, I doubt very seriously if, you can get the little elites to pretend to do whatever they want, but it ain't gonna stop the ones that, those radical motherfuckers, they not gonna stop beefing. They not. They not gonna stop beefing. You know what I'm saying? And if and maybe for a minute, but most people are looking at that's a very frail, but it's happening, and that's very, it's not looking good. You understand? Because that's close, and I'm not saying it's not looking good for me. You understand what I'm saying? It's not looking good for those that supposedly run this country. It's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? And because you got, critical areas that's closing down to you. You see what I'm saying? And if they close the Persian Gulf down and then they run up on Taiwan, and that's going to be the next one, because that's what they build in a consensus. You know what I'm saying? They the Chinese are building a consensus. You understand what I'm saying? So when they run up in Taiwan, and all lanes is gonna be closed in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand that Venezuela is in South America, the Panama Canal. These motherfuckers. Now you got the Persian Gulf, and all they had to do is squeeze the South China Sea, and United States is in trouble. And motherfuckers don't see it, they in trouble. That was very critical what happened when Iran and letting China broker the deal. You see, letting China broker the deal. And like I say, they got a couple more dominoes that if they fall, listen, they're gonna go to war, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go to war. They're gonna go to war. That's what they're gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna have no choice. They ain't gonna have no choice and shit if they're going, or they gonna fall. You understand what I'm saying? If they don't control them trading lanes on them oceans, you understand what I'm saying? They done for. You see what I'm saying? They done for. And so the next critical thing they're gonna fall is gonna be Taiwan and Egypt. You see, and like I say, because I know Israel building but goddamn, if they ain't got that motherfucker up, and running real soon, which I doubt, I don't know. I had to check into it to see if they even started to dig that canal. You understand? But if they haven't dug that canal in Egypt, come in alignment with the rest of them, and you understand what I'm saying? And another one is Turkey, and they already fragile. You understand what I'm saying? They over there, they done took them earthquakes and shit, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Because it's critical that was that the Baltic Sea, the Black Sea? It's the Black Sea, I believe. It's the Black Sea, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the Black Sea. You see, and so you got, but you got, let me see, who you got on the other side of there? You got well, they got both sides. See, they got both sides of that damn, to get into the Black Sea. They got both sides. Turkey. You see, they got both sides over there. Let me see, right there, yeah. They got both sides. You see? And so you can't even get out of the Black Sea without going through Turkey. You can't even get out. You see? You can't even get out. You can't get in or out. You had to go through Turkey to get up in the Black Sea. So you mean you got Turkey and Egypt? You understand what I'm saying? Wait a minute, I ain't even show y'all. Yeah, you see right here, you see Turkey right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go, through the Aegean to get into the sea, Marmara to go through the through that strait right there to get into the Black Sea. And so shit, just like the Suez Canal, they locked that down, and then they locked that Black Sea down, man. Listen here, they're gonna be in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have to, they're gonna literally have to take that shit. Straight up. They're gonna have to take that shit. I mean, they're gonna have to take it. You know what I'm saying? And is they ready? Is they ready for that? That's critical. So you got Turkey, you got Egypt. You watch them now, because they Muslim nations now. They Muslim nations. You see? And so remember that I told y'all now. Remember that I told you, watch Egypt, watch Turkey. You see? Watch Turkey. I don't know what type of relationship that Turkey have with Saudi Arabia and Iran. I got to see, what type of relationship that they have. They Muslims. You see what I'm saying? Then you got Egypt, they Muslims. You see? And so they might, you know what I'm saying? They might feel like a jihad. You know what I'm saying? They might want to come together. You know what I'm saying? And so, you have to watch the Horn of Africa. You know what I'm saying? You have to watch the Horn of Africa. That's going to be critical. That's going to be critical too. That Horn of Africa, the Suez Canal, Turkey, being able to get in and out of that Black Sea. You see? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want that. They're gonna want that. If there's any type of turmoil, you see what I'm saying? Any type of turmoil going on, and if it go all out war, they're gonna go up in, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go up in that Black Sea. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to control all that shit down there on the Mediterranean. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be an all out, I don't think Turkey and the Persians and the Arabs are. No, they don't. They don't. They don't get along, but for the sake of, that's why I say it's fragile. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember the Ottoman Turks jumped on the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? The Ottoman Turks, jumped on this. World War III done already started. They lining up. You know what I'm saying? And so, what it really boiled down to is that the United States, they probably ain't gonna play their hand yet. They probably gonna move all the shit that they need quietly into the areas that they need it. You understand what I'm saying? And, when it do happen, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fall without a fight now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fall without a fight now. You can forget that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna just move. If they see motherfuckers, that's what you want to do? Is that, the next motherfucker, is that what you want to do? Are you sure about it? Now they're gonna move all that shit in, first. They ain't gonna, cause it's a, you got logistics. Now you gotta get your shit together now before you get ready to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But once you get all your shit where you need it, then you start making them calls. They're gonna call Muhammad. They're gonna call him. They're gonna say, nah, listen here, nah. Is this really what you want to do? You understand, Muhammad? You see? Is this what you really want to do? Okay. Okay. You comfortable with this move you making, right? All right. Because we going to get the squeezing motherfuckers out here. That's what they're going to tell him. You know what I'm saying? And and however it fall, it's going to fall. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be. But family, I'm just saying to you today that, a domino most definitely have failed. You know what I'm saying? And so, more likely before they do any, they probably gonna send the CIA in there and do some subversive shit. You understand what I'm saying? So just keep your eyes open, because at any given time, another domino can fall. It's just critical. It's just critical in these days and times. Prepare for about anything, family. Keep your eyes open. This is the General Sarah Seti saying, hey, the end days is, they always here. You don't know. If your ass dropped today, it's your end day. So the last days is always here, family. This is the General Sarah Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education. I got one last powerful presentation, which we're going to be dealing with the gene editing. We're going to be dealing with mutanoid soldiers and cyborg babies, the blueprint for the master race. Check this out now. You better know this shit, because they calling it science today, but it's nothing but eugenics. And they got very evil technology out here today, man, that's doing some wicked shit. So you better be prepared to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it comes to that, black people always seem to be the guinea pigs. So I'll see you black here in just 2 seconds, family. Black power.